We're here on Raiatea Pearl Farms, and what we're going to do, we're going to talk to the owner who makes jewelry, who actually harvests the pearls, and we're going to just kind of talk to him and get to know him and learn a little bit about the pearl trade down here in French Polynesia. Let's do it.
Yellow, bit of goldish, but not the most famous, but one of the most difficult colors to want. Hello, my name is Terai. I'm the owner of Raiatea Pearl Farm, and I'm making jewelry today.
So what are you working on right now?
I drill my pearls, and I'm gonna make a necklace with it.
How long have you been doing this?
8 years.
8 years.
With my partner, we did the business 8 years ago.
Okay.
And take us a long time before getting the first pearl.
Yeah. Is it a pretty substantial living you can make?
You're not gonna earn money the first year.
Mm-hmm.
You have to wait 3 to 3.5 years before getting the first pearl. So first money coming back.
And that's just based on the harvesting itself.
Yeah,
that's not even the jewelry. That's not even the business.
No.
Yeah.
That's just how it takes 2.5 to 3.5 years to get the pearls.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna get some footage here. Now look at this, the difference in color. The camera might not pick it up. Like the top one is a little more pink. The others are a little more. This one's almost like a cotton candy color.
Yeah.
This one's definitely a beautiful green.
Dark.
And you said this one is
More green, but dark green.
Mm-hmm.
This one is got the yellow inside the green.
this one right here.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And copper color as well.
Do you ever get people just to buy the pearls wholesale?
Yeah. We dealing with Hawaiian jeweler mainly. Most of the jeweler are from Hawaii, and some from US as well.
Yeah.
Mainland. Yeah.
Okay.
And not so many French ones. They're too cheap.
They're too cheap?
Yeah, they're too cheap and always put the price down. So we only work with a nice jeweler that recognize our work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Look at this. So this is, you said this is kind of where it starts?
That's where we start with. So they're about 6 month old oyster, and they're from atoll of Tuamotu. Okay. Out of the 71 atoll we have in French Polynesia, 10 of them collect naturally. So we buy from the local. They fly here, and for our first job we will drill them here and string them on an island, just the one that you see here, with 50 individuals with it, and then put in the plastic net to protect them against predator such as turtle, eagle ray, and some kind of fish.
Do you ever worry about people stealing your farm? Or?
No. More the predator. Like the turtle can be really bad, because when they understand how to get the oyster, they will eat everything. So, but it's like that. Every business have a downfall, let's say. And after 2 years to 3 years, we get to that size in front of you, and then from there we're gonna do a little surgery that we call the grafting, and wait another 18 months before getting the first pearl. Yeah.
I think it's fantastic because it's like human made kind of. We can remake the pearls.
Actually, a lot of people think it's natural, but natural pearl, you have to kill a million oysters to get one natural pearl. So it's not worth it. Yeah. And also probably they don't explain to you, but when we harvest, we don't produce a lot of beautiful pearl. Usually the oyster that don't produce nice pearl, we will kill it to leave space for the new generation. But in our case, we will put more value on the shell by gluing something while he's still alive. We glue something on the shell, and we let the shell cover by itself for another 15 months. So it gives you the first result. Then the hard job will start, because we cut the piece, remove what we glue, and glue to new shell to have the final thickness of the jewelry. This one is called the mabe, and we put back in fashion the 3.5 years ago when the COVID started. We have to develop something different and to be known as the locally as well. So we did that one, and that's the one you see down. So that one is the mabe, and is we put more value on the mother pearl. So on the shell.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are things that people should know about buying pearls when they go from anybody, buy from anybody?
Buy from...
whether a you or a retailer?
I mean, when you choose a pearl, the color more than the shape have to talk to you. Okay, that's how you think you pick the pearl, but the pearl pick you. Okay, it's really, you have to love it. And yeah, it's how local women buy the pearls. It's not really on the quality or the shape, because a lot of people will think more round is more beautiful, but it's not really true.
Have pearls always been a part of Polynesian, French Polynesian culture?
I think the industry is
Or
about
Tahitian culture?
100 years ago, so it's quite new.
Quite new, yeah.
And the Japanese introduced this industry.
That's right.
Yeah, so they develop the technique. We go and get the technician, and then the owner, by observing the grafter, will at the end be a grafter too. That's how local people get involved in the business, by doing the seeding as well, not just the Japanese. Our technician is a Japanese Tahitian. He's been living here for 30 years, and he worked for us, and he also have a local family. So he's a Tahitian Japanese. The Japanese are known as the best because they are the one who teach us, but we have plenty of good local grafters. Yeah. My partner is starting, and his result is quite good. So it's just a question of patience and loving it. You have to love your job to succeed. There's no secret. Huh?
So the money is nice, but it's not exactly why you do it?
Me and my partner, we've been working for company before, but owning your company and making business on the sea is what we always dream. So we're living our dream, I think. But it's a hard business because of the weight. 2.5 to 3.5, it's a long time before getting any money back.
Yeah, it's a long-term investment.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And COVID did not help the industry. Have to know that almost half of the industry have been lost through COVID. Yeah, we were 550 farmers before in all Polynesia, and now we're less than 200.
Is that good for you? For less?
I mean, there's
competition?
there's less pearl, but the market is still the same. So price go up for sure.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But a lot of family went bankrupt, so it's not so nice.
That's not good.
I'm not looking at my the other one to lose the job, because we can live on this industry just by working on it. But it's a long investment, and money is not getting back at that quick. Yeah. But most beautiful job. Have the work office on the sea, so not so many jobs have this.
How long have you lived here?
But since we started the business, my partner lived here for about 15 years ago, and me, it's only 8 years I've been here making the business.
Do you plan on doing it for like the rest of your life, or do you want to retire one day?
I don't think of retirement because I love my job. So it's not like a job you have to wake up and tell yourself to go and do it. Come naturally.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's also interesting because we're meeting a lot of interesting person. Yeah. So that's a nice job. I wouldn't change for nothing.
So what are you working on today? Like if you had a new project, what would you be making?
Growing plants. That's what I'm doing now.
Oh, before we came.
Yeah. And actually we just buy a piece of land and we're gonna do some planting for sure. We love the sea, but we love to eat as well. So have to plant many different things. Yeah.
Can I ask you some questions about just Tahitians in general,
Yeah,
culture-wise?
yeah. Go
So
ahead.
you were born, you said, in Morea?
Moria, yeah.
And what year was that?
1980.
So 1980. How has French Polynesia changed since then? In your lifetime, at least.
I mean, you're just looking at Moria. Moria was like Raiatea, that part of Raiatea 30 years ago. Okay, more cow than people. So now you see Moria change a lot, depending of how big the tourist is going to be. But in general, the landscape will change, much more house, but the people haven't changed actually. They're still nice, and you go in the island, you see this kindness in the Tahitian people. Tahitian or from Makizea to really welcoming people. But the structure, the landscape has changed a lot because business and the island is growing fast too. Yeah.
How do the Polynesian Tahitians feel about the French? Is it still a complicated relationship?
Still complicated.
How so?
Yeah, because during COVID, a lot of French people doesn't want to live in France. So they all come here, and like in Hawaii, the price of the land just skyrise. You multiply by 3 just in 3 years ago. So it's getting hard for local people to make a good living and to own his own land too. So that's the downside with French people. But other than that, it's always complicated because they're European and they think they're more smarter or more educated than the local, which sometimes can piss off a lot of people. Yeah.
So it's like a lack of respect sometimes.
A lot. Yeah. They come here, they will be nice, but when they establish here, they want to put their own rules here. Like they don't like the drum, our drum festival, so they do stupid things like that instead of getting along with the local people. But I don't say all the French are like that, but a lot of them just come here and think it's France, so they can do what they do in France.
Yeah. And you said you've been to Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
How do you think the two compare? Because they're very similar.
I think
in terms of culture.
Oahu, because I went to Oahu with Mikainen. Actually, it looked like a lot like here. Just the English and the French, is that the difference? But I saw also Hawaiian people are less welcoming. They're not so nice people.
Who are not?
The native one.
Native Hawaiians?
Yeah. They're not friendly, they look at you badly, and they don't talk much too. So compared to us, where we really talkative and we go to people, make people happy. I don't know what's the history with the white people going there, but they're quite different. They're not welcoming people like here. Yeah. Okay.
You guys are some of the most friendly people I've ever met.
In
any island, we've traveled a lot too.
It's kind of cultural. My grandfather, I've been raised by my grandparents, and always tell us to put a smile on your face when you see new people and greet them, make them happy. So you won't see that in Papeete because it's a big city, but you see that in the small island. Yeah. Tahitian are really nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, really, really nice.
what are some things Tahitians might love about French culture?
Food.
Wine too? A little wine?
Food. That's the best thing that the French bring. And also technology, you know, we can't deny that. They bring a lot, but they bring the nuclear bomb too. So that's downside, but you have to know that a lot of family here have at least one people who die from consequences of that. I have my brother who have a disease that only one in 10 million, and we have 20 cases of that disease in Tahiti. That's the nuclear bomb consequence, you know. But we don't complain. Just go ahead and be happy. I think the most important is to know why Tahitian are so nice is because the country is nice. You won't die by not eating or unless you're really lazy. But that's probably why Tahitian are really nice because landscape, everything is so relaxed and peaceful here.
Yeah, notice people are always working. They're always
cleaning
sweeping the leaves.
Yeah.
They're always burning. They're always doing something.
Oh yes, cleaning the garden is cultural. That's why you see garden in here. It's well mown, and we put a lot of effort to make the garden nice. Yeah, and we don't have to water them, but we have to cut the moon really often.
Do your ancestors, do your grandparents and elders pass down a lot of stories to the young Tahitian kids? Like when you were a kid, were you told a lot of Tahitian stories?
Yeah, my grandparents, my grandfather teach me how to spearfishing, hunt pigs. So and I'm thinking I'm the last generation being raised by the grandparents. Okay, because now parents doesn't want to leave the kids with the grandparents.
Why is that?
To be raised by the grandparents.
Okay. They want to raise their own kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now new generation are not into, but I think when you're raised by your grandfather, your great father, you have more respect on the old people. And I see the new generation is changing a lot because of Facebook and stuff like that. So not too sure what's gonna happen, but we have a generation who's disconnected from our world. I think it's happening everywhere anyway. So
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us, tell Americans especially, because you've been to America, about visiting French Polynesia?
Don't forget the sunscreen and mosquito things too, because we have plenty. But apart from that, enjoy the staying here. Don't be shy to talk to people because they will talk to you if they can. And just enjoy.
Cool. All right, anything else you want to say?
No.
I really appreciate this. Thank you.
I mean, that's the point.
Yeah.
You come here to have great holiday, and you have to enjoy it. Okay. Enjoy. And when you're enjoying things, Tahitian people will be attracted and probably make new friends as well. So enjoy. Enjoy and be nice.
Yes.
Be nice to people, and it will pay back for sure.
Can you give us a Tahitian blessing or a farewell or whatever?
Or just say Yorana, and you make the people feel proud.
Yeah, we have been.
Yorana, simple. Simple, but you have to practice.
And we've tried Maruru.
Yeah, it's good.
So thank you. Thank you. And so Maruru.
Yeah, Maruru and Yorana.
Yorana,
Yeah.
Urei papatu, e papa maru, o terreno aneio,